Chong here. How are you guys doing? Welcome to our weekly Facebook Live, and I'm also your host of the YouTube Fertility Nutrition TV. Now, if this is your first time joining us, my name is Catherine Chong, and I'm the fertility dietitian who based in Brisbane, Australia. I'm currently consult to two medical practices, which are My Health Brisbane Showground at Barwon Hills and also at the Star Medical Centre at Sunnybank. So I work with patients or client one-on-one to help mainly women and couples to optimize your diets, to help to prepare your body and give your body the very best chance to get pregnant. Now, I also offer virtual consultations to see patients or clients from all around the world or the country. Thank you so much for watching in today's episode. I'm just so glad that you are joining me today. So whether you are planning to start a family, currently conceiving, or you are planning to pursuing IVF, my job here is to give you simple, actionable tips so you can move through any roadblocks that you are facing right now and help you to really take real action. Right, so today a very exciting and trending topics right now. We are going to have a chat together about social egg freezing. If you are a fan of keeping up with the Kardashians like me, you may have already heard about this term social egg freezing, which is featured one of the episodes where Kourtney Kardashian is actually considering egg freezing in order to help her dream of having more babies alive, in the future, right? And egg freezing is certainly a more and more options for women, especially considering whether they should, freeze their eggs at the early age. And thousands of women do this every year for a variety of reasons, which include you might be someone who's thinking right now, you may not want kids yet, you might focus on your career or whatever reason right now, but at the same time you're worried about your eggs will not longer be viable or not at the best quality when you do decide to have kids. Or you might be someone who haven't found the right partner yet, or would like to delay your family plans, or could be someone that facing some medical conditions that you might need to consider freezing your eggs at an early age. So certainly, like I say, it's quite a popular trend that we observe right now as more and more younger women are consider freezing their eggs as an option, right? So what is it really egg freezing your egg means? So freezing your eggs means it's a solution to preserve your fertility by storing your unfertilized and mature eggs in an IVF laboratory. So very similar like doing an IVF. So you can actually try to conceive later when you are ready without affecting their egg quality, right? Now, remind you why is this so important when we're talking about egg quality here. So, for women in particularly, right, the fertility will start to decline, especially after the age of 30. So while we are all born with millions of eggs, right, but we basically lose up to about 90% of them by the time we reach 30, and by the time we reach 35, our chance of getting pregnant naturally decline every month as well, sitting at about 15 to 20%. Right, so egg freezing, or in medical terms, so what we call oocyte cryopreservation, it's a process of extracting, freezing, and storing your eggs, so you can, in theory, and you can actually use them to have your children in the future. So how does it work? So it works like I mentioned before, it's like an IVF treatment. So basically your fertility specialist will help you to stimulate the ovaries with hormones injections to produce to up the amount of eggs that's produced, and then it will collect it during a procedure, right? And you will get into proper storage and freeze them, and when you are ready to start a pregnancy, the eggs will be torn and fertilized and implanted in your womb, and hoping that that would also increase the chances of your pregnancy without affecting the fertility. Of course, if you ever consider, freezing your eggs, always consult your fertility specialist for more information. Now, like I mentioned before, there are really two kind of benefits that we're seeing here. What is it that can help women to preserve fertility? So number one is really it helps to women to increase that, maximize the chances of pregnancy by reducing the risk of your eggs, having the what we call the DNA or chromosomal damage that's associated with the age. And secondly, for some women, especially for younger women who, such as having a medical reason like cancer or other type of medical conditions that might affect their fertility, this can be used as a treatment options for this group of young women as well, right? So here's the thing, before you consider to do egg freezing, right, we want to prepare our body or prepare our egg cell to do their best job to boost their quality. So what can you do? What can you do in terms of when it comes to preparing your egg for the egg freezing procedure? So here's my 5 top tips for you to help you to boost the egg health and help you to really optimize that quality. Right now, as a reminder, it takes 3 months to boost your egg health. So remember, as soon as you can start, the best, it will be the best in terms of helping you to maximize the egg quality. All right, here we go. Number 1, we are talking about omega-3. So research has found that omega-3 can help to improve your egg quality and reproductive function, especially as you get older. So to put into a number perspective, for every 1% increase in your omega-3 level in your body, the probability of a successful clinical pregnancy and live birth increased by 8%. That's pretty a significant difference there. So fish is the best source of omega-3, and especially among the oily fish such as salmon, tuna, sardine, mackerels, they all provide the highest source of omega-3 for you. Now, other type of fish such as John Dory or snapper, they are also great for omega-3 content, but they're just slightly lesser than the fish that I just talked about when compared to the oily fish. So what you need to do right now is making sure that in your diet, you do enjoy at least 2 to 3 times of fish a week in order to boost your omega-3. And of course, if you're not a fan of any fish or seafood, or you follow a vegetarian or vegan diet, it's definitely worthwhile to consider whether you need to start any omega-3 supplement, right? Number 2 is my favorite antioxidant called CoQ10. So CoQ10, also known as the coenzyme Q10 or ubiquinone, basically it's a fat-soluble antioxidant that our body produces naturally to prevent lipid peroxidations, or what they call the DNA oxidation, right? So it acts as a bioenergetic molecule, empower your body for body's energy production. So basically, each of our body cells needs the CoQ10. Now, the problem is, as we all age, the body may not be able to keep up with the demand to make the cellular energy, right? So hence, you may require the additional CoQ10 supplement, but again, for any type of supplement that you're thinking to start right now, it's best to talk to a fertility dietitian like myself to help you to decide, do you need the extra supplement, or how much do you need, or which type of CoQ10 is best for you. Having said that, in terms of diet, you can gain CoQ10 mostly from organ meat such as liver, if you enjoy eating liver, red meat, oily fish, and also a variety of whole grains food as well. The only thing is, in terms of food, it might not be sufficient enough to help you to fight that DNA oxidatives. That's why you may require a supplementation. Like I say, make sure that you check with your fertility dietitian when you start any form of supplement. Now, Number 3, my top tips today for you how to prepare egg freezing is thinking about how you can optimize your weight to lose the excess body fat, right? So excess body fat level can impact your egg quality and also the development of your egg. So if you're planning to, consider doing the egg freezing, so now is definitely the time you want to work out, okay, how exactly to help you to lose the excess body weight if you are currently having some excess body fat, or you need to lose some weight just to get your body more healthy, and also to optimize your fertility. Now, one of the things is I generally we can use like BMI, which is the body mass index, to use as a rough guide to know whether your current weight is within the normal range. But for my personal clients, when I work with them one-on-one, I would help them to perform a bioelectrical impedance analysis. So what it means is, using a special machines, we can find out more accurately how much body fat in terms of percentage versus the muscle mass, to figure out, are you within the optimum range of body fat level? So with technology like this, we are able to help clients or yourself to actually draw out a more personalized weight loss plan, right? To help you to lose weight the healthy way without compromising your fertility, right? Now, talking about that, so we often say that, okay, age is the number one factors that may affect fertility. But in fact, why are we concerning about weight here? Is because we know that research shows us that if you do have a higher level of body fat, it does tends to increase the inflammation around the fluid surrounding the eggs. Especially, it might be affecting the early stages of the development of the egg cell. Now, for women with higher amount of body fat percentage as well, it tends to also have disorganized DNA, right? So what it means is the chromosomal DNA damage. It may also lowering the chances of a successful pregnancy. So that's why optimizing your weight, it's really important stage if you are thinking about, for the egg freezing, but again, like I mentioned, I don't want you to just go on any diet. To be really, really careful when it comes to when you try to optimize your fertility, try to optimize your egg health, because yes, we want you to lose probably a small amount of weight, but at the same time, we want to make sure that you're doing it the healthy way, to make sure that you're still getting sufficient amount of the fertility nutrient and not diminishing the growth of your egg cell. Alright, then moving along, it's my diet tip number 4 for you today is zinc. So getting enough of zinc from your diet is crucial when we're talking about producing a healthy eggs, as our body actually doesn't store any zinc. So where can you actually get zinc? So zinc, you can get them from mainly, in fact, the most richest source of zinc is oyster, along with lean red meat or plant-based source such as legumes or nut. Now, if you are a vegetarian, particularly you don't have any kind of seafood or you don't have any meat, your requirement of zinc basically also increased by 50%. As the absorption is much more lower from the plant source, or if you have celiac conditions or Crohn's disease as well, your zinc absorption may get impact as well. So again, it's really important to see a fertility dietitian like myself to help you to work out the best plan, whether or not you need to have a zinc supplement, or how else can we help to source different type of food to help you to reach your requirement. Alright, my final tips for you to help you to prepare for egg freezing is getting enough of sleep. So, why is it so important, right? We all just wish that, oh my god, I just want that, nice 8 or probably 10 hours of sleep a day. Now, why is it important? It's because study shows that melatonin hormone does play a role in when it comes to fertility. So, a sufficient amount or higher amount of melatonin level in humans, ovarian follicular fluid, Also helps to protect the egg cell from oxidative stress damage and ovarian aging. So in a way, you also help to boost your egg quality as well. And research shows that female shift workers are more likely to experience abnormal menstrual cycle and also the reproductive function, right? And it's all also correlate with what time is your sleeping hours and also your sleeping quality. So if you are thinking about freezing your eggs, so one of the things that you want to start practice is make sure that you have good bedtime routine to help you to get into that deep sleep mode at nighttime. And also try to practice early bedtime, ideally before 10 o'clock will be ideal, and ensure that you have at least about 6 to 8 hours of good quality sleep every day. So there you have it, my 5 top tips for you to help you to prepare your body for social egg freezing. Now, at this point, you might be also asking, Catherine, I hear you, but there are just so many things that I need to change. How do I get started? Don't worry, I have a solution for you. I have prepared a 5 days fertility meal plan for you to help you to get started. Now, when you download my 5 days fertility meal plan, there's also a chance for you to join my 5-day fertility diet challenge, where you will receive support from me one-on-one through your email, where I will coach you through how to get started with the meal plan. You will also receive a full recipe and also a full grocery shopping list and diet tips from me. So if you're interested to joining our fertility diet challenge and download the fertility meal plan, please follow the link down the description box or go to my website catherinechong.com.au/fertility diet challenge. Now remember, I said earlier in our video as well, the things that matter the most is you need to take actions, right? So in the comment below, share with me one thing that you are going to commit to do in the next 7 days. I would love to hear from you too. Now, did you like this episode? If you do, don't forget to click like and share and subscribe to our channel to receive more mini tutorial to help you to boost your knowledge about fertility. Thank you so much everyone for joining me today, and I hope to see you again next week, same time at the same place. Bye for now.